Hi guys, good morning everyone, and welcome to this session, which is for predictive analytics. And I'm your host for the day today, Ark. And I can see few people online: Arun, Ashlesh, Poonam, Vineet. Hi, good morning everyone, and again welcome to this session. So guys, I can see a lot of people joining. So we will be almost starting with the content at 11:35. But till then, we'll be talking. I'll be talking to you. And again, I can see a lot of people joining again. Sumit, Jenny, hi, good morning, everybody. I hope you can see my screen, and I hope you can hear my voice. Hi, Tanya, good morning. So guys, we'll be starting almost around 11:35. Till then, I'll be talking about what is the trend into analytics and all. So again, people are joining frequently. Hi Piyush, I can see Piyush Pingle online. So hi Piyush, hi Devu, hi Chetan. Arun is also there. Hi Arun, good morning. Narendra, hi Narendra, good morning. So guys, again, today is the session for predictive business analytics, and we'll be talking about what is analytics, predictive business analytics, what is the scope of analytics, and how this is affecting market, especially the job market, and how it is helping the business to grow. So we'll be talking about all these things, and we'll be starting around 11:35, so that all the registered students are online. So again, welcome everyone. Now I think I can start with the session, as most of the people has already joined. So again, I can see Mohit as well. So hi Mohit, hi Ashok, Akshat, Arun, Ashlesh, everybody, good morning. A lot of new joinees are coming at a frequent rate. So Tanya, Piyush, Mohit, Himanshu, welcome everybody. Now I think I can start with the session. So guys, I'll welcome you again, all the attendees who are there. A very good morning. And my name is Ark. And first, start with, so generally, whatever session I take, I start with my introduction, and then I basically ask everybody in the session for a brief introduction. But the session is for almost 1 hour, and the time slot does not give us the permission to go through each and for each and everybody's individual introduction. So first I will introduce myself, then I will start with the session. So my complete name is Ark Mishra, and as per my education, I have completed my bachelor's and master's uh, into information technology, and that too from Institute of National Importance, that is Indian Institute of Information Technology. So I completed my bachelor's of technology, that is BTech, and master's of technology, that is MTech, from Indian Institute of Information Technology, Gwalior. And after that, you can say that I am born and brought up into data science. I started my career into data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and I have worked across various clients and various organizations like Microsoft, Musigma, EXL, Citibank, American Express, TCS, Hartford, Microsoft. So these are the organizations across with which I have worked. And so right now I'm working as a project manager with TCS, Tata Consultancy Services, where I mainly deal with data science projects, especially machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence, and also I lead a team of few people. In terms of tools and technology, I have worked across SAS, R, Python, and then TensorFlow, TensorRT, lot of different domain, banking domain, insurance domain, pharma domain, search engine domain. So I have worked across different organizations and domain. So this is my experience. Apart from that, if we talk about my training and teaching experience, so I am associated with EduPristine since last couple of years. Overall, my teaching and training experience is almost 12, 13 years. So this is all about me, guys. Now let's quickly move. I hope you all can hear my voice, and I can see a lot of attendees who have joined. So again, welcome everybody. And this session is today for predictive analytics. What is predictive analytics and all? So before we go into and we deep dive into the today's topic, let's first let me tell you. And everybody, you can hear my voice clearly. Is my screen visible to you? Can anybody answer this on the Q&A chat or any chat box? My screen is visible to you guys? And my voice is audible? Yes, thank you. So thanks for replying, Poonam, Rupali, Mohit. Thank you for replying. And let's now start. So I want to tell you that what is the reason why we are here, why we are talking about analytics, why the complete market is talking about analytics, why data science has become so much popular in last 8-10 years. So if you see, since last 8-10 years, we are talking about analytics, data science, machine learning, deep learning a lot. But what before that? Why it was not there? Why where it was not so popular? So the answer to this question is the amount of data which is available right now in last 8 to 10 years. So if you remember before 10 years, yeah, I remember my childhood when there were basic phones, the phones with the wires, and that too not in each house. So uh, mostly in a colony of like 30-40 people, hardly there will be 3-4 people or 5 people who will be having that phone. And that was the only the main mode of communication between people was letters. They used to write letters and then used to write telegrams and all those things. And rarely people has telephones. Mobile phones were not there. I mean, if I talk about 15 years ago, mobile phones were not there. No SMS, no Facebook, nothing. Internet was not popular at that time this much. So everybody used to communicate via letters. Very less communication was happening. And if something bad happened to somebody, then the news will come after 3-4 days or maybe 2-3 days. Right now, and what has changed actually? So if you see from last 8 to 10 years, so earlier when there was even not phone communication between people. Right now, if I compare each person around you or you, each person in the country or each person, almost each person on the planet has almost at least one cell phone and two SIM cards. So this is the way of communication that has changed. And also not only mobile phones, but right now internet has become so much popular and accessible. So everybody has smartphone, everybody is using the internet, everybody is connecting his phone to the internet. And right now you use WhatsApp, Facebook, lots of social media is there, which is connected over internet. And almost at least 2 hours or 3 hours of your time you actually spend on that mode of communication. So hardly there won't be a day where you do not spend some time on WhatsApp or maybe on Insta or maybe on Facebook or maybe on LinkedIn. So the thing is, the the way of communication has changed a lot. Now if you say that okay, your TV is a smart TV, your phone is a smartphone, your phone is connected to the internet, your TV is a smart TV which is connected to the internet, your washing machine is a smart washing machine which is connected to the internet, your oven is a smart oven which is connected to the internet or Wi-Fi. You can control your AC air conditions from any place, like from the application on your smartphone. So that is the thing, how things are interacting with each other and things are connected with each other. So what is happening actually? We are producing hell lot of data. Earlier when this was no data which we are producing, but right now in last 10-15 days, the amount of data which is getting created has become huge. And that is the reason data science emerged. Why? Suppose you go to Google and you write a query, um, like if you write a query, order pizza or medium size pizza. So whatever you write on Google, that is actually recorded. They record it. And after that, whatever results come on Google after typing that query and pushing enter button, so all the queries, all the results which come on the Google page, like McDonald's pizza or Pizza Hut or all the results, uh, Pizza Wikipedia, whatever results will come, that is also recorded. And after that, on which link do you click, that is also recorded. And then how much time do you spend there, that is also recorded. And then whether you buy that pizza or not, that is also recorded. Then which particular pizza do you buy? Is it the margarita, or is it the, I mean, the paneer pizza, or is it the chicken pizza? Whatever flavor do you order, that is also recorded. What price do you pay, that is also recorded, right? And after how many time, how many minutes did you receive? Okay, then when you write the feedback of that particular Pizza Hut or McDonald's on the Google, that is also recorded. It is the positive feedback or negative feedback, that is also recorded. So my point is, guys, you are being recorded, you are being monitored, you are being captured by the internet, by the people, and by the machines, by the computers. So this is just a lame example. You are actually being captured for whatever you do on internet. Whatever you do on WhatsApp, that is recorded. On Facebook, that is recorded. And don't you think, guys, that the posts do you like or dislike on Facebook, so that is actually recorded by Facebook, and they can do your behavior analysis. So for example, if you have a Facebook account, and then your sister has a Facebook account, and your mother has a Facebook account, and your grandfather has a Facebook account, the type of posts you will see on the page will be different for your grandfather, and will be different for your sister, and will be different for you. For you, maybe it will be because you are young, because on the historical posts you have liked, there will be some advertisements for bikes or some sunglasses, or maybe some fancy thing, some fashion related thing. But at your grandfather's Facebook page, it might be something related to Kedarnath Yatra, or maybe some pilgrimage, or maybe some hearing aid device, or maybe some hospital which does the heart transplant surgery, or something like that. So guys, why does that occur? Why, how did it might happen? Or maybe so that happens because of your historical pattern. So generally youngsters use Facebook in the night. Okay, and the type of likes and dislike and advertisements on which they visit and click, it is completely different. And how does Facebook know about it? Because it actually captures whatever you do on Facebook page till this point. So suppose you made a Facebook account 10 years ago, till this point, whatever you did, that is actually being captured. So that is the reason, guys, your behavior is being captured. And if I say that Mark Zuckerberg, who is the owner of Facebook, knows you better than yourself, that is not an understatement. If I say that, okay, nowadays machines and computers has a lot more data about you, that they know more than yourself, they know about you more than yourself. So that is not an understatement. This is how the data is being captured. This is how the companies decide where to invest, and where to, what product to be sold, and what product to be sold to which customer. Another example, if I give you, so for example, some time ago, I wrote a query on Google, like Delhi to Jaipur bus. I wanted to visit Jaipur. Now, what happened is, I again thought that, okay, I won't go there. Right now, I don't have leaves, and even I don't have much money. I don't want to spend money on traveling. I have done it a lot. So, um, After I just closed the Google tab, and then next day when I opened Google, there were automatically some advertisements for Delhi to Jaipur bus from redbus.in, from Paytm. Bus tickets are now becoming uh, have this much offer, like 10% reduced amount. The fares have dropped. So this kind of thing came. Now it started poking me. They started poking me. Delhi Jaipur buses are reducing. The weather in Jaipur is very good. Now you should visit Jaipur and all. Everything started coming. Now I became really fed up and I just bought a ticket for with me and my family for the Delhi Jaipur bus. Now what happened is next day, like when I opened my Google, uh, the advertisements which came like Jaipur hotels and then packages and all. So this is how actually you are being captured. And suppose if you know about a particular customer a lot, then it becomes very easy for you to sell your product. So if you remember a particular movie, which is one of my favorites, which is The Wolf of Wall Street. So the person, he says that if you know your customer, if you know a customer very well, then it becomes easy to understand what he really likes and what he really dislikes. And if you know his likes and dislikes, then it becomes very easy to sell him a customized product. So this is how actually analytics is changing, guys. And if I talk about the demand for analytics, so everybody is talking about analytics like Business Line, Forbes, and Quad India. So everybody says that okay, almost there is a job market is which is going to go very high into analytics, into data science, and it might increase by 28% by 2020. So if you just right now forget this situation about, if you just keep this aside with this COVID situation, Corona situation, that has actually kept market in little down, but still analytics is growing as compared to other domains like software engineering and all. Still, you can see there are openings and all. So as soon as this becomes normal, there will be huge hike into the hiring and all. And this is actually being talked about Quad India, Forbes, and Business Line. Now, if I talk about which particular industry is having how much uh, market contribution into analytics. So if you see financial and finance and banking, so for example, the banking companies like American Express, Citibank, and each company, each banking company, or each any insurance company, they cannot actually survive without analytics. So for example, if you go and you apply for a home loan for a particular bank, suppose you go to State Bank of India and then you apply for a home loan, what do you think they will give you randomly home loan? No, they will basically take your or buy your financial data from institution which is called CIBIL. CIBIL is an institution in India which actually captures all your financial status. So State Bank of India will buy your financial historical data from CIBIL. It will analyze whether they should give you a loan, whether you are a authentic or a reliable customer or not. And also they will analyze that how reliable are you. Should we give you 10 lakhs of loan or 20 lakhs or maybe 1 crore? That actually depends on your historical financial status. What was your balance of your SB account? How much loan you already have? Then do you pay all your installments and on time? So all these historical data they will capture, and after that they will analyze it, and then they will decide, okay, let's give this person a loan of 40 lakhs rupees. And that actually occurs with an insurance company as well. So suppose you buy a new car, Mercedes car, and if you go to insurance company, so they also will analyze a lot of things: your age, your financial status, which car you have, what are your driving habits. So in US, what happens is when you apply for a auto insurance, they will actually contact an organization which is called Vata4. So Vata4 actually captures all your historical data, where whatever vehicles do you have in history, and then how many accidents did you make, how much damage did you make to the company, then what was your premiums you were paying to the previous company. All those information is already recorded. And when you apply for a new insurance, they will actually access those data. And then on the basis of that, they will decide that how risky you are. If you are a very good driver, if you are a very responsible citizen, and you have met very less number of accidents, and that too were very less amount of like $20, $30, maybe $40. So the amount of premium they will offer you very less as compared to a person who is a risky driver, who has already made three major accidents and came up with claims like $1 million or maybe $40,000 or something. So banking and financial industry are the industry which cannot actually survive without analytics and data science. They cannot survive without it. And that is the reason they are making the most contribution. So 6,695 crores of revenue bankings and financial organizations are earning out of this with the help of this data science and analytics. The next is marketing and advertising. So as I said, guys, that if you know your customer very well, you can do customized marketing and customized advertising campaigns. So that will basically help you to actually target particular customer. So suppose if there is a customer who have high chances of buying this product, so if you go there and if you sell that exact product to him, there are high chances that he will buy it. So this is how actually marketing and advertising is also industry which is leveraging data science and analytics a lot. Now the third is e-commerce company. So what is e-commerce company? Amazon, Flipkart, nobroker.com, any.com, any online selling company that comes under e-commerce. And now given in this corona situation, e-commerce companies has become more popular. Everybody is asking for, even groceries are online now. You want to order milk is even getting online, and milk, eggs, bread, butter, everything has become online. So e-commerce companies actually analyze your data, your likes, your dislikes, what have you bought, what do you buy. So if you are buying bread, maybe good chances are that you will buy butter. So they will give you a offer on bread and butter, combination of bread and butter, on which combination you should give basically some offers, and which particular type of customer will buy what offers should be rolled in the market. So everything is dependent, and actually data helps you to do that. Next is retail and CPG. So retail and CPG are basically again BigBazaar.com and moreforless.com, Big Bazaar and more for less. So these kind of retail sellers are also using data science and are on the fourth number in terms of revenue. So they are using customer data to discuss and to basically launch new offers, new programs, new products, everything. Next is telecom. So telecom industry like Vodafone and Airtel and every giant is using customer data to analyze what should be the tariff plan, what should be the call rate, what should be how much amount of data should be offered to my customer, and how should I serve my customer so that customer does not churn and it does not join other company and leave my company. Next, we have pharma and healthcare. So for example, pharma and healthcare is also which uses data science a lot. For example, in this situation, you must be hearing about, you must be listening about all these vaccine companies who are like Serum Institutes of India, which is developing a coronavirus vaccine, or maybe Oxford vaccine. So how do they work? So basically, they actually define or develop a vaccine, then they test it on animals, then on humans, and they capture the data, how it is affecting, in what particular time it is reacting. Every data is being captured by the sensors, by pharma data, and then they analyze whether this vaccine is working or not, maybe this medicine is working or not. So if I talk about any industry, be it hospitality, analytics, market, any industry, each industry is using analytics and data science a lot. So again, if I talk about this analytics revenue, so it will go around. So this is almost predicted that the revenue will increase to 140,000 crores by 2025. Again, this is very interesting slide where we are talking about the job markets in India. So the job markets in India is, you can say that almost there is 1 lakh new analytics jobs which are being posted and advertised in India. So mostly the job is outsourced by US or maybe European countries, which basically share their data with you, and they ask you to do analysis and give them insights that okay, how to operate my business, how to increase my revenue, how to decrease my losses. So all those things can be done with the help of analytics, and these companies are doing the same thing. And even Indian companies are doing analytics a lot. So right now, every organization has data, and they want to know what will happen in the future. So by analyzing the historical data, you can actually uh, analyze what is going to be there in future. So that is the reason there is quite high number of jobs, almost each month, 1 lakh of new analytics job are being posted. Maybe not in this Corona situation, but earlier it was the same. And after, I mean, this is over, there will be a very aggressive hiring into data science and analytics industry. Again, this is something which is interesting for you guys. So this is something which talks about the average number of experience of people, and the average amount which they are able to earn. So for example, 0 to 3 years, people are earning almost 5 lakhs. Average is 5 lakhs, guys. So there will be few people who will be earning more than 5 lakhs. There will be few people who will be earning less than 5 lakhs. So for example, there is somebody who has 3 years of experience, is working on like 8-9 lakhs, and there is somebody who has a 3 years experience and is working on 4 lakhs. So somebody starts with his jobs with like 5 lakh or 6 lakh package. Somebody starts with 2 lakhs, 2.5 lakhs, 3 lakhs or something. So it all depends on your effort and your knowledge and your skill set. And the only thing which decides it, so for example, on 4 to 6 years, on the average is 8 lakhs, 7 to 9 years, the average is 12.5. This 10 to 12, this is the average 18 lakhs, and 12 plus experience 29 lakhs plus. But don't think that this is something which is very hardcore rule. I have seen people who have like 4 to 6 years of experience, and they are earning more than 26 lakhs, 28 lakhs. That is because of their effort. That is because of their skill set. That is because of the amount of hard work they have put. If you don't put sufficient amount of hard work, you would, I mean, this is nothing for you. But if you put sufficient amount of hard work and dedication, definitely sky is the limit for you into analytics and data science. So there are a lot of different job titles with which analytics industry basically talk about. So for example, there is data analyst, there is business analyst, financial analyst, pricing analyst, supply chain, website analyst, fraud analyst. So that actually depends on what kind of work you are doing. But overall, all these job titles are nothing but they are actually taking some data, doing analysis on the data, coming up with good insights from the data, and then applying it to improve your business. So for example, clinical analyst is someone who works with the pharmaceutical data. So pharmaceutical company, you are working with some data related to any vaccine or any medicine, and you are trying to capture whether this vaccine is working or not. So that is clinical analyst. Retail and sales analysis is someone who is working with the retail company or maybe sales data, and then he is coming up with insights like, okay, how to improve my sales. Fraud analyst is someone who is working with a credit card company, and he is trying to analyze that how when a fraud occurs and how to prevent a fraud. Website analyst is someone who works with the data, who takes the data from a website. So for example, I go to the Paytm or maybe Amazon website and then Flipkart website, and I collect all the prices for iPhone 10 or iPhone 11, and then I compare the prices, and then I say, okay, I think Amazon is the one who is selling it on the lowest price. Supply chain analyst is the person who works on the supply chain business, supply chain technology, and then the data from there is analyzed to improve the process further. Pricing analyst is someone who works on the pricing of a new product. That okay, this new product is being launched. For example, there is a new insurance policy which is being launched. So what should be the premium? Marketing analytics is someone who works with the marketing data. Then financial analysis is someone who works with a financial organization, and same as business and data analyst. So everybody has different titles, but overall they are of the same bucket, and they are doing nothing but they are taking some particular industry data, and they are analyzing it to improve the performance furthermore. And again, as I said, guys, there is no particular industry, there is no industry which is not using analytics, from big guns to small startups. Everybody has some data, and everybody wants to analyze it, and everybody wants to know that, okay, what should be how should we actually handle our business? How can we improve our revenue? How can we decrease our losses? What is the reason I'm incurring the losses? What is the reason I failed? What is the reason? What is the path to success? So Amazon, be it Allstate. So Amazon, you already know, Allstate Insurance is the biggest insurance company uh, in on the world, one of the biggest insurance company, which is a US based insurance company. So as I said, as I gave you an example of insurance company, so Allstate is almost saving $40 million by analyzing the customer data by fraud detection. So for example, they say that okay, this particular insurance claim is a fraud, so they actually catch it with the help of data analysis, and they are able to save basically $40 million. Facebook uses this face recognition and all, so that is also with the data help of the data science, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. Amazon, who has any product, and basically, if you go and buy a product on Amazon, you will see on the below of a product that customer who bought this also bought this. How do Amazon decide that okay, this product is sold now, I should sell another product to this customer? So that is actually decided by analyzing the historical customer buying pattern, and then they decide that okay, if the customer buys a mobile phone, there is a higher chances that he will buy a mobile cover as well. However, this is an obvious thing which I am telling you, but this kind of thing which the companies decide, that is decided on the base of data science. Now, not only the big guns, but banking and insurance industry, telecom, e-commerce, pharma, FMCG, and retail. Every big and small companies are using data science and analytics right now. However, there are a lot of different definition of analytics, guys. Like somebody says that data is something which is in raw format. With the help of analytics, you draw the insights and you use them. Somebody says that analytics allows you to predict the future. Analytics also provide comprehensive business intelligence. There are a lot of different definitions. For example, some definition is that analytics is the science of getting the right information to the right people at the right time through right channel. So these are the basic definitions of analytics, but I define it in some different way. So, for example, this is the way why how I define analytics. So, for example, let me give you a very simple example here. Suppose you are working with Amazon.com, and if suppose you are working and you already know that Amazon sometimes launches a big billion day sale, or maybe Independence Day sale, or maybe Dasara sale, Diwali sale. So this kind of sale are for 4 or 5 days, and immediately when the sale is over, they actually take the sales data and they try to analyze it. So for example, the first question which will come to the team, Amazon team, data science team, which will be what happened? What happened in these 4 days? So how will they answer this question? So they will exactly pull the 4 days of data from the server, and they will analyze it. Maybe how did we perform? What is the total revenue, total loss, product-wise revenue, product-wise loss, day-wise revenue, day-wise loss. They will create some bars, graph, chart, maybe some data visualization they will do, and they will try to create a report actually on what happened with the help of the data. This type of analytics is called descriptive analytics, where you answer what happened. Next, suppose you created a PPT and you submitted it to your manager. Now the manager sees that, okay, after seeing all the data, I can see that in mobile phone category, we are actually not doing well, and we are having losses. I mean, the sale was very low. So the next question he will ask to the team, why did it happen? Why did we perform bad into phone and electronics category, mobile phone category? Then how will you answer this question? Maybe you will write down all the possible reasons. For example, you will say that, okay, the offers were not good as compared to Flipkart. Maybe you are selling the older version of the phone, like Flipkart was selling iPhone 11 on the same time, and you were selling iPhone 9. Maybe the offers were not being applied. There was some problem with the application, mobile app. Maybe suppose be it any stupid reason or be it any intelligent reason, it doesn't matter. You will list down all the reasons. You might say that, okay, I think Amir Khan was the brand ambassador of Amazon at that time, and maybe he gave some controversial statement. and the public sentiment went against Amazon, and everybody uninstalled the app. So there may be a lot of reasons, and then you will validate all those reasons with the help of the data. And then you will go to your manager and you'll say, see, these are the top 4 reasons why you were having bad sale into analytics. That is called this type of analytics, where you answer a question which is called why did it happen, which that is called diagnostic analytics. Now the third question is, after seeing this, the manager will ask, okay, what do you think, how will we perform into next 2 years? In that case, this is the most difficult analytics to do, where you are actually predicting the future. This type of analytics is called predictive analytics. This has the highest customer value, and this is more complex to do it. This is a very high customer value. Why? Because you are actually predicting the future. If I know my future, I can change it. If my future is bad, I will try to improve it. If my future is good, I will try to again take it to next level. So predictive analytics is something which is very high complexity, and but very high customer value. Customer will be quite happy with it. And this course about EduPristine is, if you know the name, predictive business analytics. We teach you this point, predictive analytics. That is the thing we teach you here, and that is the most complex thing and most customer value. So suppose if you are able to forecast your sales for 2-3 years, and then the manager will ask, okay, I think again, I can see that in future also our sales is declining. Now, what do you prescribe me? What do you prescribe me to improve this situation? So that is, you'll come up with some prescriptions. As a doctor says, gives a prescription to the patient, then you'll say, okay, I think first you should remove Amir Khan from the this brand ambassador, and maybe you can select Amitabh Bachchan. Then secondly, you should launch better offers as compared to Flipkart, which is your nearest competitor. Then third thing is, the user interface of your app is not user friendly. The customer has to spend a lot of time to find the suitable offer. So this kind of prescription which you give, this is called prescriptive analytics. So guys, this is the 4 steps of analytics, 4 part of analytics: descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive, where the most complex thing to do is the predictive analytics. And at EduPristine, we will be focusing on this particular course. If I talk about EduPristine, guys, so EduPristine is part of Atlan Global Education, which is basically a global education and has institution across 145 locations, 142,000 degree seeking students all over the world, and very prestigious institutions like Becker, Chamberlain University, and ACMEMS, and Carrington College, Atlam Education, Ross University of Medicine, and Ross University of Veterinary Science is the parent company, and EduPristine is a part of Atlam Global Education. So EduPristine is a part of this prestigious chain. And the faculty and the industry experts we have very good reputation and very good industry ratings. So all the data scientists who are working as a trainer, they are almost 16 plus years of experience into strategy, architecture, development, and data analytics, data visualization, business intelligence tools, and solutions. And they are working with very reputed organizations like Microsoft, Citi, American Express, and all. And also, some of the professionals are postgraduate from IIT Bombay, and they are working with the Fortune 500 companies. So this kind of trainers and this kind of persons are associated with EduPristine, and the student in each class actually rates the trainer on a rating of 5, and we make sure that the quality is maintained, and the average student rating for each trainer is 4.59, which is very high. And if the trainer is not doing pretty well, the next trainer comes, and basically we only allow the trainers of very high rating. At EduPristine, you will get course guidance and support, which is 24/7. You have LMS, which is Learning Management System. You will get that access to where you will find the video recordings of the lecture, the PPTs, the contents, and different books and materials. Also, if you have any query, any question, you can put it on the LMS, and some expert within 24 hours will reply to that. frequent seminar and webinar will happen, which will keep you posted, keep you updated on what is actually happening in the industry and what is the industry trend. Any query or confusion if you have, you can write at the rate of care@edupristine.com, and they will quickly take care of anything. Uh, Also, guys, we not only teach you analytics or data science, but we also teach you soft skill training, where we will be teaching you proficiency in speaking, self-awareness, ability to understand, communicate, and presentation skill, feedback, inquiry, everything we'll be teaching you. We have a separate team which is for placement assistance. So for that, you can contact. So I would suggest that you can contact EduPristine admin department, and you can query. You can have more query. If you have any query regarding this, you can put them, and you can actually fetch information about what is the placement assistance and how do we do it. So you can do that. However, the reputed organization which are Evalueserve, Infonix, and Genpact and all, Accenture. So for this particular thing, I would suggest that get into touch with the placement department, and if you have any query, please ask them. A lot of students which are already successful, which I have taught them and many other trainers have taught, they talk about very good things about you. You can go and you can see even on the EduPristine official website, and like a lot of different students talk about very good things about us. So guys, let's talk about the course curriculum, what we are going to teach. So this is a complete package for analytics. So if you see, we start with a basic Excel. So Excel is something which is very important for us to know into data science and analytics, because this is the basic of everything. So we start with Excel, and then we teach you what is, then we start with R programming. So as I said that for analytics person, we should always know the R programming thing, that what is R programming. And R is the minimum, I mean, the very basic and the most easy language. R can be learned even by the person who does not have a technical background, who does not have a programming background. So R is so simple, it's like speaking English. So we start with R, then we teach you statistics, and then we teach you the predictive algorithms. So as I told you guys, we'll be teaching you predictive analytics. So here, basically, these are all the algorithms on the basis of which you basically decide, Amazon decides that what product to be sold. And then maybe American Express decides whom to give the credit card. Maybe State Bank decide with the help of logistic regression. State Bank decides that, okay, whom to give the loan and whom to not to give the loan. So all those popular algorithms, guys, linear regression, logistic regression, time series modeling. So with the help of time series modeling, you actually do the forecasting. For example, you have the share prices of TCS, and you want to forecast it for like 5-10 days, next 4-5-10 days, and you have the share prices for last one month. Then you can take this and time series modeling you can use, and you can forecast the share prices. So guys, this is a complete package. And if you see, in the last we teach you Python. So R and Python are the most two popular programming languages. So we'll be teaching you, and finally we'll give you a project that will basically include end-to-end complete development of analytics project, where you will be understanding the problem statement, you will be working on it, you will be defining that, okay, what to do next, which algorithm should we do, and you will be submitting it. And after evaluation of that project, we provide you a professional certificate for that. And after that, soft skill training would start. And in the soft skill training, you would learn interpersonal communication, presentation skill, email and virtual communication, and interview skills. So all this support will be there. And believe me, even soft skill training is very much required for analytics, because whatever analysis you do, you have to present to your client or maybe your manager. So you have to communicate, right? So that is also a very important thing. So mainly analytics tool we teach you is R software, Excel, and Python here. There are two types of certificate which we provide. So first is certificate of excellence, and second is certificate of participation. So if you have 75% of and more attendance, and you have submitted all the assignments, we give you certificate of participation. But if you have 60% or more, I mean, if you have full attendance and you procure the final project, you submit and you get 60% at least, at the end of the course completion, we award you with certificate of excellence as well. So guys, program highlights is basically 100 plus hours of class training, analytics tool, lab practical, study notes, and doubt solving by experts, certificates. So all these things are program highlights. Guys, this is a course fee, which is the updated course fee, and the new batch is actually starting on 22nd of August. And these are the people, Akash and Devu and Pooja. So you can just take a snapshot of these numbers. So these are the person who are responsible for the new batches. These are the counselors. So if you have any query regarding city or timings and day, codes, placements, these are the relevant person to whom you can call. And you can also, so these are the person you can call, and then you can ask you have any query. So I'll basically pause here, guys, and so you can just take a snapshot of these numbers. This is very important to note, because after this session, you'll be thinking that, okay, to whom should we talk to get some more information about this. So these three are the people. And the payment system, maybe any online NEFT, check, Paytm, and all. So guys, this is all about I wanted to tell you. Now, if you have any questions, you can write on the question answer chatbot, and you can write on the question answer chatbot. So for next 10 minutes, guys, I will be taking any questions if you have on the chatbot, like the question answer session, you can write, and I'll answer it one by one. Any questions, guys, if you have? Okay, what is the duration of this course? So duration of this course is almost like 2 months, where the each class, the classes will happen on Saturday and Sunday, and each class will have 3 hours. What is the batch time? So batch timings and everything, you can ask Akash, Devu, and Ravindra. So they will tell you what is the batch time which is going to start. Right now there is a batch which is going on. So generally the batch timings are either in the morning, like 9 to 12, or maybe in the evening 4 to 7 or 7 to 10, this kind of. So right now there is a batch which is going on that has 7 to 10. Okay, guys, any question if you have, please write on the question answer thing, and then I will take that question. Else, we will end this session here. Is weekend, so Ashok asked that is weekend batch available? So yes, actually weekend batch we only teach on weekends. The batches are on weekends only. Okay, and we do not teach in weekdays right now. So it's on weekend only. 3 hours Saturday, 3 hours Sunday. Then somebody asked that what is the placement percentage? So for this particular question, I would redirect to you to the EduPristine um, uh, placement cell. So you can ask this question, they will give you more information about it. I'm the trainer here, guys. So I take the responsibility of teaching and training. There is a separate cell, which is placement cell. So you can ask those queries to them. Do you have any questions, guys? Any other questions? If any question, please write on the chat box. So guys, any questions? So if you have any question, guys, please write on the question and answer book, and then I can answer it. Any questions related to anything? So guys, this is all about analytics course, and thank you for attending this session, and thank you for listening to me. Thank you for investing your time. I hope I was able to answer all your question, and I hope that I was able to give you a gist of what is analytics, why it is getting popular these days. So why there is a huge demand, and why people are learning analytics, and what is the benefit of doing this course. I hope that I was able to answer it. And if you don't have any questions, so maybe we can. So there is another question which is from Piyush. So he asked that can we pay fees in installments? Yes, I think you can do that. And for more information about payments and how and when you can do that and what will be the amount, you can again contact those numbers. They'll give you more idea about what can be, how many installments, what will be the amount. You can contact. So Ashok is again asking, what is the weekend batch available? So yes, weekend batch is available, and I can see other queries as well. And for Jenny asked that from which stream this is done. So this stream which is required is not very specific. You can do it even if you have commerce background or technical background or any background, if you have economics background, so you can do that. Ravina asked, what is the duration of the course? So the duration of the course is almost 2 months. And somebody says that I am working as a junior data analyst. So in which days I am improve myself? So Ashlesh, if you're working as a junior data analyst, you should learn and definitely try machine learning, predictive business analytics, and deep learning and all. Saran says that I'm still working as a Spring Hibernate developer. So what a time I have to denote and get a job? So, I mean, that all depends on how quickly you can learn things and how much effort do you put. So, I mean, how depth wise you have studied all these algorithms and all. And Piyush says that can a non-technical person is eligible for this course? Yes. Even if I have seen people who are BCom or MBAs or MCom, they are also taking these courses and they are doing pretty well. See, it all depends on the effort and how. So you will have to basically learn basic statistics, and you will have to learn programming, any programming language like R or Python, and also the domain knowledge. So all these things are required. If you have sufficient, if you put sufficient effort, definitely you can do that. So guys, I think I have answered almost all the questions. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening to me for 1 hour. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience. And thank you, Mohit, Ripali, Poonam, Ashlesh, Sharans, everybody. Thank you for coming to this session. Have a nice day. Take care.